All right, so now that we've had that conversation with the AI, it's really been able to give us a report for our project, and you can see up here at the top, it's going to tell us what is the project and what is a brief description of what the product is, what's the category, unique selling points, target uses. And the next step in the process is really to understand that audience. So you can review your PDS audience by clicking View Audience, and this is going to take us to a target audience segments page. And there are there's 3 different types of audiences that our PDS technology is going to help you understand. Phase 1 is going to be your niche audience. This is that small, specialized group of individuals that have those specific needs that really, really closely align with your product, your mission, and what you're selling. And these are going to be your first line of customers that you're going to want to go after, because they're going to be the hungriest to really look for something new. The white space that you are filling in the market, they are looking for. Next is going to be that phase 2 audience. That's that core audience. This is the sort of like really big segment of your audience that really makes up the hugest opportunity for you. And you'll get to them once you've sort of like identified that niche audiences, and then you'll expand to be able to go after a little bit broader of a category. The last is that broad audience. These are people that may not have thought of switching dog food, but they might be open to it, and they're the opportunity for you and your product. And that would be the sort of last phase. So these are set up in a way where you really want to understand these each individually and in that order, but you don't have to do it in that order. You can really jump straight to core audience if you want to. So what you would do here once you have this is click View Report. And the first thing that you get here on this page is, and you'll continue to keep seeing that product summary and the project overview up at the top as you go on, so you know that you're in the right one and you're not lost. You'll get this personalized AI summary, and I'll play a little bit of it, but it basically synthesizes all the information it knows about your product and gives you a brief overview of this audience.
Your audience consists of pet owners who prioritize their pets' needs within their home environment. They value products that ensure the safety, comfort, and well-being of their pets. These individuals are likely to be millennials or Gen Z with a strong inclination towards eco-friendly living, health and nutrition, and home improvement. They enjoy activities like cooking, gardening, and outdoor adventures, and they appreciate products made with high-quality, human-grade ingredients. To connect with them effectively, focus on highlighting the premium quality and safety of your fresh dog food. Emphasize that it's cooked.
So I'll stop it there, but what's really great about this is that in such a short, brief audio description, you're getting so many different key indicators of what makes your audience so special. And this is, the types of things that they're buying, the way that they exist in the world, what their interests are, the types of messaging and ways to reach them, the things that they're looking for in a product, what their values are, and you're getting all that in just a quick summary. And this is something that you could really use to help you understand that audience, so that when you're speaking to others about it, you really have a simple way to really synthesize it and explain it. So this overview section is going to tell you a little bit about your total audience here. So that's comprised of that niche, that core, and the broad. And right now what we're looking at is a niche. So this current segment is about 1.76 million people. You're also going to look at the generational insights. So these are, a demographic of, regarding age of like, what's the makeup, of generations that are interested in this. So 35% Gen Alpha. So it's really skews younger, this product, because, it seems like the older audience might not really want to go after, something new. They've had dog food in their life forever. They don't feel like they need to reinvent the wheel. But Gen Alpha, Gen Z, millennials, they really are open to it. They're open to new options. So understanding that is really important. Next, we'll look at the brand's engagement. So this is, giving you an overview of that market landscape. What are the other products and categories and similar things that these customers within this audience are going after? And, looks like some of the key categories here are pet-friendly outdoor solutions, pet engagement opportunities, pet food engagement, pet supply storage solutions, home cleaning engagement, feeding solutions. And you really get to look at like, what are some of the key brands that within this niche audience that what they're buying. So Pet Safe, Fur Haven, PetMate, Best Choice products, really helping you understand who are the competitors in this landscape so that you can better understand how to position yourself within there. Next, we'll look at personality intelligence. So these are the sort of dominant personality traits for this niche audience. And this looks at things like Myers-Briggs indicators, which is, a very specialized test that helps you understand, deep insights about our unique personalities and all those, big personality traits that all, change depending on the types of audiences you're looking for and the types of people. So it looks like the, top personality types for this are ISFJ, and I'll get an example of that one. Very dedicated and warm protectors. They're always ready to defend their loved ones. So from a personality standpoint, you're really just able to get that bird's eye view of like what are the key personality types that are in this audience. Some behavioral insights are also down here at the bottom, so you can look at what's their engagement when it comes from influence from word of mouth, so media. Likelihood of impulse buys, low. Loyalty to brands, high. That's a really great thing to learn about your product, is that this niche audience, they're gonna have such a high loyalty, which is really gonna matter. So their friends are asking them what kind of dog food they have, they're not gonna switch. They're gonna say, oh, I use Farmer's Dog, and it's because I love it so much, they deliver, and I'm willing to stick with them because I love the product so much. The next thing that's really great here is understanding your messaging strategy. So in this tab, you're really looking at, based on what we know about the personality and the behavior, what are the ways that you can best reach and speak to and engage with this audience so that you are driving, a lot of engagement from their end. So it'll give you some ideas of messaging types. So emotional, video campaign that could show the bond between a dog and its owner, emphasizing how the fresh food has contributed to the dog's health and happiness. And then it's going to give you some implementation ideas here. So share some heartwarming stories of dogs thriving on fresh food. Use testimonials from other ISJF dog owners who have seen positive changes in your pet. So it's identifying, like, look for this type of personality, type, to really be someone who's going to give that testimonial, because that's going to be someone who's going to fit so squarely within what you're trying to convey to this message, to this audience. Storytelling is another messaging strategy that works well. Social proof. And another great thing here is that you can really click on any of these sample videos to go watch an ad that really captures this type of messaging strategy. And that'll help you, see some real world examples of how have other brands done this in a great way. Next, we're gonna look at cognitive biases. So to understand these is to really look at the thinking patterns of your audience and understanding how do they make certain errors in judgment, how are they making decisions when it comes to the products that they're engaging with. So these really help you tailor those strategies and influence the audience in a meaningful way. So anchoring bias. So it's going to explain what that is and tell you some marketing strategies for it and some examples of how it's done. So with anchoring bias, it's saying that the tendency to rely on the first piece of information encountered when making decisions. So you really want to get to your message fast. Marketing strategies here are highlight premium pet-friendly home products first, set a high reference point. Use price comparisons, showing discounts from a higher original price. Some examples of this are Wayfair's premium pet furniture that sells at a high anchor price before showing discounted items. With Petco, they showcase high-end feeding solutions that are, an anchor before they present some affordable options. And then you can go through some other, messaging strategies here some other biases here that can really help you understand your audience on such a deeper level. And this is all coming from that really short conversation that we had with the AI. It's able to really take all those key selling points of your product. It's able to really zero in on the category your product's in and look at the marketplace of what people are buying and how people are existing, and help you figure out exactly what you need to know about your audience to best reach them. Next, we can look at their interests and behaviors. So, these are different things that, explain what types of interests your audience in the niche category have. So they like finding the best pet safety products to ensure comfort and security. They like engaging in community pet events and outdoor spaces for pets. In the lifestyle front, they like prioritizing pet-friendly home decor and feeding solutions. And then you get this really cool section, which is some of the entertainment. So what do these key people watch? If they're sitting on the couch, what kind of content do you think would most appeal to them? Last, we're going to look at personas. So these persona insights really help you create some tailored marketing strategies that can really resonate deeply with these specific segments. So these are the archetypes of customers that it's identified as what exists within this core niche audience. So within the niche audience, there's pet owners with a home focus. So this is a specific type of person that it believes really fits squarely within this audience. So this kind of person, their interests include cooking, baking, coffee and tea, physical wellness and exercise, eco-friendly living. Their personality traits are, some of the top ones are agreeableness and conscientiousness. Generationally, it tends to be millennials and Gen Z, and then you can look at sort of the Myers-Briggs breakout of what are the top personalities within here. Another category of these might be, another persona is pet gourmet foodies. And understanding these things really helps you understand your audience in a different way. And another really important thing here is you can see that these really cool images that have been created in real time as the report was being created are are showing you, what do these kind of people look like? What does each of these, it's giving you, a face to look at in terms of who these personas are. And so that's what's really great about this. And from here, you can go back, you can look at your core audience, you can understand that, or if you're ready, you can go and start to look at your content validator.